welcome our guest of honor, the Right Honourable Prime Minister of Malaysia, and Yang Amat Berbahagia Datuk Seri Dr. Wan Azizah, Dr. Wan Ismail, accompanied by His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Indonesia, and Yang Amat Berbahagia Ibu Hajah Wuri Ma'ruf Amin, and the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak, and Yang Amat Berbahagia Puan Sri Datuk Amar Hajah Jumaani, Tuan-Tuanku Haji Bujang. Let's give them all a big round of applause, please.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may we all remain standing for the National Anthem Negaraku and Sarawak State Anthem Ibu Pertiwiku. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please kindly be seated and thank you very much. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a welcoming performance of Putri Sarawak. Thank you very much to our performers from Sarawak Arts Council.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Salam Malaysia Madani, salam Sugulai Sejalai, salam Sarawak Maju Makmur, and a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our utmost welcome to our guest of honor, the Right Honorable Datuk Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia, and Yang Amat Berbahagia Datuk Seri Dr. Wan Azizah Dr. Wan Ismail, His Excellency Professor Dr. H.C. Kiai Haji Ma'ruf Amin, the Vice President of the Republic of Indonesia, and Yang Amat Berbahagia Ibu Hajah Wuri Ma'ruf Amin. The Right Honorable Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Datuk Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari Bintun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak, and Yang Amat Berbahagia Puan Sri Datuk Amar Hajah Jumaani Tun Tuanku Haji Bujang. The Honorable Datuk Amar Haji Awang Tengah bin Ali Hassan, Deputy Premier of Sarawak and Chairman of the Global Muslim Business Forum 2023 Organizing Committee, and Yang Berbahagia Datuk Hajah Dayang Morliah binti Datuk Haji Awang Daud. His Excellency Ogna Datuk Dr. Osman Hassan, Senior Minister for Special Mission Cambodia, the Honorable Ministers, the Honorable Deputy Ministers, Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Majid Khan, Chairman of KSI Strategic Institute for Asia Pacific, distinguished guests, speakers, delegates, participants, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Global Muslim Business Forum 2023 Gala Dinner. I'm Saleh Mohidin.
And my name is Sharifah Farhabiti Haji Wantaha, your host for this evening's Gala Dinner. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin, as-salatu was-salamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin, wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. MashaAllah, tabarakallah, shukr, alhamdulillah, ahlan wa sahlan bikum. It is indeed an honor to welcome all of you here to this beautiful city of unity, Kuching, Sarawak, for the second edition of Global Muslim Business Forum aims to be a hub of knowledge for governments, corporations, and civil society to explore best and innovative practices in various domains such as Islamic finance, green technology, and agriculture.
Therefore, the forum is aptly themed Innovations and Transformation in Islamic Economies. Among GMBF 23 highlights are this evening's gala dinner with keynote speeches by Muslim world leaders and the forum which begins tomorrow, which will feature plenary sessions, workshops, and an award ceremony.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, so as to prepare blessings for this evening's ceremony, it is now with great pleasure to invite Al-Fadil Ustaz Haji Muhammad Ehsan bin Haji Hadzir, the Deputy Grand Imam of Sarawak, to recite the doa. Falya tafaddal mashkura wa minallahi ma'jura. Dengan segala hormatnya, dipersilakan.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين حمد الشاكرين حمد الحامدين حمدا يوافي نعمه ويكافئ مزيده يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك الكريم وعظيم سلطانك اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. Allahumma ya Allah, the most gracious and the most benevolent, on this glorious evening and with the greatest of gratitude, we raise our hands seeking your blessings upon this gala dinner in conjunction with Global Muslim Business Forum 2023, which will be officiated by the Right Honorable Datuk Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia. Allahumma ya Allah, ya Rahman ya Rahim, all praises be to you, ya Allah, for the success of all that we had planned, our aims and objectives in them. Please grace this occasion with your blessings and mercy. Bless all the delegates, participants, and those who are here with us with tranquility, joy, and happiness. Ya Allah, There is indeed a great abundance of your grace that you have given us. We are aware that all the success we have achieved so far and will come is an infinite gift from you. Therefore, bestow your guidance on all of us so that we are always grateful for your favors and perfect your favors upon us. Render us the strength, diligence, and patience so that we can work together in building our countries towards a new height of advancement, progress, and excellence. Allahumma ya Allah, ya Dhal Jalali wal Ikram, please safeguard our good relationship, mutual respect, and interactive solidarity. Please fill our hearts with the earnest of sincerity and patience. Guide us to the correct path. Provide us with thy light as against darkness, and keep us away from evils, whether they are deliberate and visible or otherwise. Please keep us clear from dangers and adversities, disasters and calamities, from all sources and causes that could jeopardize us, our communities, and our nation. With your all-embracing mercy and protection, Ya Allah, please bless our countries with peace, progress, and glory forever. Allahumma bika nasta'in wa alayka natawakkal wa anta rabbul arshil azim. Irhamna ya Rabbana fa innaka anta arhamur rahimin. وصلى الله وسلم على خير خلقه سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Jazakallahu khairan kathira. Thank you very much to Al-Fadil Ustaz Haji Muhammad Ihsan bin Haji Hadzir, the Deputy Grand Imam of Sarawak.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we now invite everyone to please enjoy your dinner, and to accompany this evening, we now bring you music and cultural performances by the Sarawak Arts Council. Bon appetit, selamat menjamu selera.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than everyone that you adore. And love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break, because love was made for me and you. It's for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than everyone that you adore. And love is all that I can give to you. Love, love, love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break me. because the love was made for me and you. And I said love was made for me and you. You know that love was made for me and you.
Kuda hitam, aduh, kuda hitam. Takdir itu namun berbahaya. Lari tenang, aduh, pelan-pelan. Tahu-tahu bisa nyampe duluan. Gadis manis, aduh, kulit hitam, hidung mancung, abang berbahaya. Tenang-tenang, aduh, menghanyutkan. Tahu-tahu bisa bikin kejutan. Kalaulah naik kuda hitam, lari kencang, nafas pun panjang. Kalaulah punya pacar hitam, walau hari panas, senyum senang. Jangan marah, aduh, abang-abang. Hati-hati hidup di dunia. Jangan pandang remeh, pandang ringan. Aku nyanyi bukan sembarangan.
Perjalanan ini terasa sangat menyedihkan. Sayang engkau tak duduk di sampingku kawan. Banyak cerita yang mestinya kau saksikan di tanah kering bebatuan. Oh, 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 oh. Tubuhku tergoncang dihempas batu jalanan. Hati tergetar menampak kering rerumputan. Perjalanan ini pun seakan menjadi saksi. Gembala kecil menangis sedih. Kan coba dengar apa jawabnya ketika ia ku tanya mengapa bapak ibunya telah lama mati ditelan bencana tanah ini. Sesampainya di laut ku kabarkan semuanya kepada karang, kepada ombak, kepada matahari. Tetapi semua diam, tetapi semua bisu. Tinggal aku sendiri, terpaku menatap langit. Barangkali di sana ada jawabnya. Mengapa di tanahku terjadi bencana? Mungkin Tuhan mulai bosan melihat tingkah kita yang selalu salah dan bangga dengan dosa-dosa. Atau alam mulai enggak bersahabat dengan kita. Coba kita bertanya pada rumput yang bergoyang. Oh, 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 oh,
Bermohon sembah berhajat, hajat berasal kayangan puri. Tuan puteri imbas berempat, turun bermalam serata negeri. Bermohon sembah berhajat, hajat berasal kayangan puri. Tuan puteri imbas berempat, turun bermalam serata. Oh, sungguh terdengar bukan kawan, tentang bertingkah salut-salutan. Si anak muda pandang pandangan, tua melarang dalam sedema. Malam mengemping terang cahaya, riuh sekampung asyik bersenda. Walaupun datang dalam bayangan, diri memandang kita bergema. Bermohon sembah berhajat, hajat berasal kayangan puri. Tuan puteri imbas berempat, turun dibanding-bandingke saya saiki yo mesti kalah. Ku berharap engkau mengerti di hati ini hanya ada kamu. Nyanyi sama-sama boleh? Jelas beda yang dibandingi horo ono sing tak parmeke aku ra iso yeng kau gawe-gawe jujur saonone sapa wonge sing lara ati wis nyajene tekan semene nanging kabeh ora ono atine ra ono atine wong kok ngene kadibanding-bandingke saya saiki yo mesti kalah. Tak oya aku ra ora mampu mung sakuatku mencintaimu. Ku berharap engkau mengerti di hati ini hanya ada kamu. Sapa wengi sengi loro ati wis ngajene tekan semene nanging kabeh ora ono atine ra ono atine wong kok ngene kok dibanding-bandingke saya saiki yo mesti kalah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our performers. Thank you very much to the Sarawak Arts Council for their Sarawak Unity and Diversity performance portraying the traditional dances from the Iban, Bidayu, Melanau, Orang Ulu and the Chinese community. And thank you to Firdaus and Fiza and the Mitra Band for the singing performances.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the two-day Global Muslim Business Forum 2023 is indeed a significant platform to explore how innovations and transformation in Islamic economies could lead the charge in addressing the climate change and promoting green and sustainable economy and various domains. And now moving on to our next highlight, that is a keynote address by the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak. First of all, may we invite the Honourable Deputy Premier of Sarawak and Chairman of the GMBF 2023 Organizing Committee to invite the Right Honourable Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari Bintun Dato' Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak, to present his keynote address. Majlis dengan segala hormatnya mempersilakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Salam Sarawak maju dan makmur. The Right Honourable Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia, yang saya muliakan Bapak Profesor Dr. Kiai Haji Ma'ruf Amin, Vice President of the Republic of Indonesia, the Honourable Dato' Amar Haji Awan Tengah bin Ali Hassan, the Deputy Premier, who is also the Organizing Chairman of the Global Muslim Business Forum 2023, Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Majikan, Chairman KSI Strategic Institute for Asia Pacific, Excellency Abdullah Salih Kamel, President, Islamic Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Alhamdulillah, all praise to the Almighty, by whose grace and blessings we are gathered today for the second edition of the Global Muslim Business Forum 2023 in Kuching. First and foremost, I would like to put on record our gratitude and pleasure to have with us tonight the Prime Minister of Malaysia, the Right Honourable Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, and the Vice President of the Republic of Indonesia, Bapak Profesor Dr. Kiai Haji Ma'ruf Amin, despite their busy schedule. I believe their presence here tonight is a testimony of their relentless support for the development of Ummah and to share their thoughts and ideas for a better world, for now and the future. I would also like to welcome all distinguished guests, speakers and participants from all over the world that come together for this three-day event to celebrate the convergence of business minds, innovation, and the spirit of collaboration within the global Muslim community and the rest of the world. It is an honor to stand before you today as we come together to share experiences and aspiration to prosper our communities. This forum is a testament to the power of unity, entrepreneurship, and the extensive heritage of Muslim business expertise that has influenced economies and societies across the globe for centuries. In this regard, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the Islamic Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, ICCIA, KSI Strategic Institute for Asia Pacific, and Global One in Britain for organizing this forum. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this forum becomes a pivotal platform in our interconnected world where borders blur and opportunities transcend boundaries. It is a place where ideas meet action, where aspirations are nurtured, and where partnerships are forged to share prosperous future. Today, as we convene, we carry forth this legacy, embracing the digital age, harnessing technology, and leveraging innovation to shape a brighter tomorrow. Muslim-majority economies represent a diverse landscape spanning various regions, cultures, and economic structures. Within this spectrum, each Muslim-majority economy presents unique challenges and opportunities in achieving economic growth, peace, and prosperity. Collaboration both within and outside these economies is essential to address common challenges and leverage opportunities. Initiatives like joint investments, technology sharing, and knowledge transfer can significantly contribute to the advancement of these economies. The outlook for the global Islamic economy is good. Demand for halal goods and services is expected to rise, with global spending forecasted to hit $2.8 trillion by the year 2035. In this respect, Sarawak would like to be part of the global supply chain of the Muslim economies to provide not only halal products and services, but also solutions to address global challenges such as climate change and food security. We are also developing our ecosystem to transform Sarawak economy that offers vast investment and business opportunities for the world. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, addressing climate change through green economy initiative. As we stand at the crossroads of environmental sustainability and economic prosperity, we are confronted with the challenge of climate change. This involves our effort to reduce greenhouse gas emission, transitioning to renewable energy sources, and developing sustainable practices across industries. Moving in tandem with the United Nations target to achieve net zero by the year 2050, our new economy will leverage on our strength in sustainably managing our abundant natural resources. Our focus is to shift our economic activities towards a more circular economic model and through energy transition. Sarawak has been at the forefront of the energy transition journey since 2010, moving from 100% fossil fuel since the 1980s to predominantly about 70% of our generation mix on renewable hydropower. Hydropower plays an essential role in the global path towards net zero and is a key renewable energy resource for mitigating the effects of climate change, ensuring water and energy security, mitigating drought and flood, as well as ensuring grid stability. Sarawak is the largest renewable energy provider in Malaysia, and our focus is to be the center of renewable energy for this region and accelerate the region's energy transition by sharing our resources with our neighbors. We have more than 20,000 megawatt hydropower potential in Sarawak, but beyond hydropower, we are exploring other sources of renewable energy. Sarawak is exploring the use of wood pellet for biomass energy production, and also the prospect of integrating wind and solar as alternative sources of energy. This is based on the success of the hybrid wind-solar energy system, which has been developed by Shell at its Timi offshore platform. Leveraging on hydropower, Sarawak has been able to produce green hydrogen. We are the first in the region to develop a hydrogen production plant. The use of hydrogen is multifaceted. It holds great promise in various fields due to its versatile properties. It is a key feedstock to various industrial processes, such as production of ammonia for fertilizer, refining petroleum, and manufacturing certain chemicals. We have also been using hydrogen in our public transport, and currently we are undertaking the proof of concept exercise for our autonomous rapid transit ART public transport, which is powered by green hydrogen. Additionally, Sarawak has taken a progressive step to explore microalgae as an industrial crop to expand our economy and the potential source of renewable energy. We anticipate significant growth in this industry, which has many contributing values to the economy, such as in the fields of pharmaceutical, food, and also as an important source for the production of sustainable aviation fuel. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in this day and age, embracing digital transformation is not an option. Rather, it is a strategic necessity for any organization to thrive. Digital transformation would enhance our efficiency and elevate productivity. It also fosters a culture of innovation and inclusivity. Hence, building on improving productivity through digital transformation, I am pleased to share that I have launched our Sarawak Digital Economy Blueprint 2030, which outlines how Sarawak will sustainably secure the future as a leading digital economy and society by 2030. This blueprint is a roadmap that underlines our commitment to leveraging digital technologies for sustainable development. It calls for the integration of advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence, data analytics, and smart infrastructure to elevate productivity across various sectors. By doing so, we aim to not only keep pace with the global digital landscape, but to position Sarawak as a front runner in the digital economy. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in a world of grappling with growing population and changing climate patterns, traditional agricultural practices are facing unprecedented challenges. However, through innovation, we find the key to unlock new potential for sustainable food production. I am pleased to share with you our commitment to modernize and commercialize our agriculture sector through data and innovation for food security. In alignment with our aspiration to become a net food exporter and achieve self-sufficiency, we embark on various strategic initiatives. We have initiated the development of Halal Hub, permanent food production zone, and agro-parks in key areas to serve as hub for agricultural innovation, bringing together cutting-edge technologies and sustainable practices. Through the implementation of precision farming techniques, we also aim to optimize resource use, increase productivity, and reduce environmental impact. The same approach is taken in the field of livestock, where farming and breeding is through the use of technology and innovation. These efforts not only match our goal of ensuring enough food for Sarawak, but also show our commitment to farming in a way that is environmentally sustainable and economically viable agricultural practices. Therefore, it is imperative that we have to be bold enough in advancing our agricultural sector by fostering private investment, embracing innovation, and incorporating smart agriculture technologies. In the dynamic landscape of the new economy, developing talent is imperative. As industries evolve, digitalize, and adopt innovative technologies, the skill demanded of the workforce undergo profound changes. Fostering a workforce equipped with the right skill, mindset, and adaptability is paramount. The Sarawak government is therefore investing substantially in education and skill training and aligning the curriculum to the needs of the new economy and meeting the needs of the growing industries. Huge investment has been committed to human capital development in the areas of education, especially science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and technical vocational education and training to nurture talents to ensure that our workforce is agile and ready to tackle the challenges of the future. We acknowledge that certain industries demand specific talents and skill sets. As such, we are facilitating the requirements for them to bring the experts from abroad, especially our young, talented Sarawakians. We also welcome partnership with institutions around the world to help Sarawak build a competitive and talented workforce. As a conclusion, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, against the backdrop of economic challenges and our commitment, the Muslim world has no choice but to adopt technology in pursuit of advancement. And I therefore urge leaders of the Muslim world to explore uses of technology and be sustainable players. Our esteemed scholar, Ibn Khaldun, has paved the way for us to transform. Using his guidance, the Muslim world can attain greater heights of achievement. Let us use this forum as a launching pad to drive economic growth, foster innovation, and create positive social impact, not just for ourselves, but for the broader global community. We have established Invest Sarawak to be the one-stop center for investment in Sarawak. I can assure you that there are many opportunities for all of you to explore in Sarawak, for that matter, Malaysia. Prospects do not lie just in the upstream activities, but there is far more to explore in the value and supply chain of the industry, both vertically and horizontally. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the organizing committee and all involved in making this forum a success, and in particular to my Deputy Premier, Datuk Amar Awang Tengah and his team. Sekian, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, thank you very much to the Right Honourable Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari Bintun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak. Ladies and gentlemen, as been mentioned, the forum also aimed at forging stronger partnerships in the Muslim world, encourage initiatives for social and economic impact, and promote investment by exploring new growth opportunities, inshallah.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Moving on to our next keynote address by the Vice President of the Republic of Indonesia, once again, may we invite the Honorable Deputy Premier of Sarawak to invite His Excellency Professor Dr. H.C. Kiai Haji Ma'ruf Amin, the Vice President of the Republic of Indonesia, to deliver his keynote address. Dipersilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa mawala. Yang amat berhormat Perdana Menteri Malaysia beserta Datuk Seri Dr. Wan Azizah, Dr. Wan Ismail, Premier Sarawak beserta Puan Sri Datuk Amar Hajah Jumaani, Tuan-tuanku Haji Bujang, yang mulia para duta besar, yang terhormat Datuk Seri Muhammad Iqbal Router, Presiden GMBF 2023, yang terhormat Datuk Amar Haji Awang Tengah bin Ali Hassan, Ketua Panitia Penyelenggara GMBF 2023, yang terhormat Yusuf Khalawi, Sekretaris Jenderal ICC IE, para tamu undangan hadirin yang saya hormati. Merupakan kehormatan bagi saya untuk berbicara mewakili Indonesia pada pembukaan Global Muslim Forum di Kota Kuching, Sarawak, Bumi Kanyalang. Presiden Republik Indonesia Bapak Joko Widodo menyampaikan salam hangat bagi Anda semua dan permohonan maaf karena beliau tidak dapat hadir pada malam ini. Hadirin yang terhormat, dunia saat ini sedang menghadapi multi krisis, di antaranya degradasi lingkungan, kerentanan pangan, penyakit, dan konflik. Semua berdampak pada kemanusiaan, ketidakstabilan, dan pelambatan ekonomi. Kemiskinan, perubahan iklim, dan gelombang pengungsian menimbulkan ancaman bagi masa depan umat manusia. Masyarakat global harus memiliki komitmen bersama untuk mengatasi persoalan ini. Persaingan global dan sistem ekonomi kapitalisme yang semakin kuat memberikan kemajuan ekonomi pada satu pihak, namun memunculkan ketimpangan bagi kelompok lainnya. Prinsip ekonomi syariah yang mengedepankan keadilan, inklusi, universal, kemakmuran, dan menjaga keberlangsungan lingkungan menjadi penyeimbang dan solusi yang harus kita suarakan di tengah masyarakat global. Selain itu, ekonomi dan keuangan syariah adalah peluang pertumbuhan ekonomi baru karena jumlah Muslim global dan belanja masyarakat Muslim terus meningkat. Banyak negara telah menangkap peluang ini dan mendorong investasi pada kegiatan-kegiatan ekonomi yang berbasis syariah. Yang mulia dan para hadirin sekalian, laju perkembangan ekonomi dan keuangan syariah membutuhkan dukungan kuat dari ulama dan negara. Ekonomi dan keuangan syariah dibangun berlandaskan pada prinsip Al-Quran dan Al-Hadis. Sementara itu peradaban manusia semakin maju dan berkembang, sehingga praktik, bisnis, dan aktivitas ekonomi juga kian beragam dan canggih. Kondisi, tata cara, dan metode baru tidak terelakkan agar ekonomi dan keuangan syariah mampu mengikuti perkembangan zaman, adaptif, dan tetap terjaga prinsip syariahnya. Disinilah ruang bagi ijtihad para ulama terbuka. Peran ulama dengan ijtihad yang dilakukan menjadi sangat fundamental. Al-Imamul Haramain menyatakan bahwa mayoritas atau lebih dari 90% hukum syariah lahir dari ijtihad dan kurang dari 1/10 merupakan nas. Fa inna mu'zama syariah sadara 'anil ijtihad wan nas la yafi bil ushri min ma'syari syariah. Kalau saja pada masa itu 457 tahun Hijriah, nas itu hanya tinggal 10%, kurang dari 10%, maka sekarang 1000 tahun kemudian tentu akan lebih kecil lagi. Di Indonesia, Dewan Syariah Nasional Majlis Ulama Indonesia memegang peran kunci dalam memastikan seluruh aktivitas perekonomian dan keuangan syariah dilaksanakan sesuai dengan tuntutan syariat Islam. DSN-MUI memiliki perangkat metodologi penerapan fatwa atau manhajul ifta yang digunakan dalam merespon isu dan persoalan serta memberikan solusi yang dibutuhkan. Penguatan sumber daya manusia DSN menjadi perhatian agar kompetensinya berkembang sejalan dengan tuntutan peran. Mencermati perkembangan ke depan, saya menilai peran ulama harus terus diperkuat. Sangat penting bagi ulama untuk lebih membuka diri, terus memperluas cakrawala tentang perkembangan praktek bisnis dan aktivitas ekonomi dan keuangan syariah di tingkat global. Di sisi lain, pengalaman Indonesia menunjukkan bahwa laju perkembangan ekonomi dan keuangan syariah menjadi semakin cepat dan berdampak nyata bagi rakyat dengan komitmen kuat pemimpin negara dan daerah. Di Indonesia, komitmen ini terwujud melalui pembentukan Komite Nasional Ekonomi dan Keuangan Syariah atau KNEKS yang dipimpin langsung oleh Presiden. Untuk memperluas jangkauan KNEKS di seluruh daerah di Indonesia yang tersebar luas, kami membentuk Komite Daerah Ekonomi dan Keuangan Syariah atau KDEKS yang dipimpin oleh kepala daerah. Selain itu, pemerintah Indonesia juga melakukan penguatan regulasi pengembangan ekonomi dan keuangan syariah, antara lain di sektor jaminan produk halal dan perbankan syariah. Keseriusan pemerintah Indonesia juga diwujudkan dengan memasukkan tema dan program ekonomi syariah dalam dokumen perencanaan pembangunan jangka menengah dan jangka panjang. Hadirin yang saya hormati, sebagai bagian dari ikhtiar pengembangan ekonomi dan keuangan syariah di tataran global, pada pertemuan yang penting ini saya ingin menyampaikan 3 ajakan. Pertama, saya mengajak seluruh pemimpin yang hadir pada forum ini untuk memperluas dan memperkuat kerjasama dalam mewujudkan pertumbuhan ekonomi yang inklusif. Kerjasama dan kolaborasi kita mesti merangkul lebih banyak negara dan mengedepankan prinsip kemitraan yang setara, inklusif, dan saling menguntungkan dengan perencanaan dan implementasi yang efektif dan efisien. Di tengah semakin terpolarisasinya dunia, bisnis halal harus mampu mempersatukan negara-negara Muslim dalam aktivitas ekonomi dan perdagangan yang mampu menjawab beragam tantangan global dan meningkatkan kemakmuran umat Islam di berbagai penjuru dunia. Saya mengajak negara-negara Muslim untuk menyatukan visi dan misi terkait arah pengembangan industri halal global ke depan. Fokus diperlukan pada peningkatan investasi bersama dan pembangunan ekosistem halal hub terintegrasi di berbagai kawasan guna meningkatkan pertumbuhan ekonomi kawasan. Saya berharap kawasan ASEAN dapat menjadi pelopornya. Selain itu, penting dilakukannya harmonisasi standarisasi halal bertaraf internasional yang mampu menghilangkan hambatan perdagangan dan meningkatkan perdagangan produk halal antar negara. Saya menyambut baik dengan telah ditandatangani kerjasama salin pengakuan antara sertifikasi halal untuk produk domestik antara Indonesia dengan Malaysia pada bulan Juni yang lalu. Saatnya kita memaksimalkan peran OKI, IDB, dan berbagai lembaga internasional Islam lain agar selaras dengan organisasi internasional atau forum internasional lainnya untuk memperkuat kerjasama guna kepentingan ekonomi syariah di masa depan. Kedua, pemanfaatan teknologi digital dan inovasi digital dalam pengembangan ekonomi syariah mesti diperluas. Pengembangan teknologi dan inovasi digital terbaru dan modern mampu mentransformasi aktivitas ekonomi syariah sehingga lebih efektif, efisien, dan resilient dan produktif. Pemanfaatan teknologi juga akan memperluas jangkauan produk dan jasa halal. Teknologi dan inovasi digital juga mendorong terwujudnya peningkatan konektivitas. Ini akan memberikan kemudahan akses dan pertukaran informasi serta pengetahuan yang dapat mendorong pertumbuhan ekonomi dan keuangan syariah. Oleh karena itu, peningkatan kerjasama, pengembangan infrastruktur, dan penelitian inovasi dan teknologi digital menjadi penting. Ini akan menghasilkan interoperabilitas digital yang tinggi dan memperluas konektivitas layanan, salah satu contohnya dengan mendorong sistem pembayaran digital berbasis syariah antar negara. Pemanfaatan media sosial juga perlu terus dioptimalkan untuk memacu literasi ekonomi dan keuangan syariah di generasi milenial dan generasi Z. Ketiga, bangun dan tingkatkan kontribusi ekonomi syariah sebagai penyokong pertumbuhan ekonomi berkelanjutan. Tujuan syariah adalah untuk memelihara kesejahteraan manusia. Ini direalisasikan dalam pembangunan ekonomi yang adil, seimbang, dan ramah lingkungan, atau dengan kata lain, pembangunan berkelanjutan. Kedepan, untuk mampu menyelamatkan bumi dan dari kerusakan dan ancaman perubahan iklim, serta menjaga keseimbangan bumi, kita harus berani melakukan transformasi ekonomi ke arah terwujudnya sistem produksi dan konsumsi yang seimbang dan bertanggung jawab. Gunakan sumber daya secara layak dan tidak berlebihan. Prinsip inilah yang juga menjadikan ekonomi Islam sangat selaras dengan upaya pengembangan ekonomi hijau. Oleh sebab itu, investasi syariah di sektor energi terbarukan, teknologi pertanian berkelanjutan, dan pengolahan limbah perlu ditingkatkan. Kita juga perlu mendukung konsep ekonomi sirkular yang akan mengarahkan kegiatan ekonomi syariah tidak saja bergerak secara linear, melainkan juga mampu menciptakan rantai nilai yang bebas limbah, meregenerasi sampah menjadi produk baru, ditunjang energi terbarukan, sehingga mampu memitigasi kerusakan lingkungan. Akhirnya, saya mengucapkan selamat atas pembukaan dan penyelenggaraan Global Muslim Business Forum 2023. Semoga pertemuan ini dapat memperkokoh kerjasama, pengembangan ekonomi dan keuangan syariah global demi kemaslahatan dan kemakmuran umat Islam di seluruh umat manusia. Semoga Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala senantiasa memberikan inayahnya dan meridai semua upaya yang kita lakukan. Wallahul muwaffiq ila aqwamit thariq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much to His Excellency Professor Dr. H.C. Kiai Haji Ma'ruf Amin, the Vice President of the Republic of Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, indeed, GMBF 2023 is designed to address challenges and opportunities within the Islamic economies. It will bridge the Muslim world by forging stronger connections and partnerships, particularly in the Middle East, Asia, and the rest of the world.
MashaAllah, Tabarakallah, Shukr, Alhamdulillah. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have been waiting for as our next highlight is a keynote address by the Right Honourable Prime Minister of Malaysia. First of all, once again, may we invite the Honourable Deputy Premier of Sarawak to invite the Right Honourable Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia, to present the final keynote address. Majlis dengan segala hormatnya mempersilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah allazi anzala ala abdihi alkitaba wa lam yaj'al lahu 'iwaja. Wa usalli wa sallim ala rasulihil karim wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Yang terutama Bapak Wakil Presiden Republik Indonesia Kiai Ma'ruf Amin, saudara saya, Premier, Abang Johari, Timbalan Premier, Datuk Amar Orang Tengah, tetamu yang dimuliakan, dan rakan-rakan dari seluruh persatuan pertubuhan yang hadir. Kita tentunya berbangga kerana pada malam ini kita dapat bersama-sama meraihkan satu pertemuan atas ikhtiar rakan-rakan dan dalam Global Muslim Business Forum, dan saya agak tertarik kerana Sarawak Bumi Kenyalang ini dapat mengambil inisiatif mengatur satu pertemuan yang boleh menarik minat ramai teman-teman dari luar negara untuk memberi rangsangan dan dukungan kepada satu ikhtiar yang sangat menarik. Jadi saya ucap tahniah dan terima kasih. Vice President, Premier, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I made special reference to the state of Sarawak and the Premier because not many of you are familiar with the fact that Malaysia is, of course, a multiracial country, but more so Sarawak, as you have seen in the cultural performance, is a state with huge cultural differences and multiracial, multi-ethnic, multi-religious. And for them to be able to continue this mission, empathize with the people of various religions and cultures, and at the same time continue to promote the welfare of the Muslims, business, economy, is of course a remarkable feat. That's why I make it a point to commend the leadership of Premier Abang Johari for that initiative, because it signifies the meaning of lita'arafu, a measure of understanding, of appreciation, of how Sarawakians understand the need to understand, appreciate, and love one another, and give opportunities to all race and religion to prosper out of their own choice. So, thank you very much, Amanji. Now, the second reference is, of course, because Sarawak, as explained partly by Premier, it is remarkable because it had taken the lead in some of the imminent changes critical in this period. Let me talk about the period. We are talking about post-normal times. Now, post-normal times is characterized by what? Complexity, by chaos, by contradictions. These are problematic, or if they say problematic of the world. Climate is a major issue. Civil strife, unruliness, barbaric actions, have you seen the Israeli aggression in Gaza, is also a related issue. Massive migration, many countries due to climate change, to civil strife, is also a major challenge. And the unequal development that we have seen between the industrialized world and the developing economies, and even in the new innovation that we talk about in this conference, in digital transformation, if we are not careful, particularly the Muslims, then we will exacerbate this crisis, because instead of giving adequate opportunities to all, we will continue to allow for this growing inequality gap for the very rich and privileged and the poor. So we are dealing with these post-normal times, and I made reference just now how in many of these areas, Sarawak has taken the lead. He mentioned hydrogen, he mentioned green technology, renewable energy, hydropower. You see, leadership is about taking risks, innovations that will benefit the state and the country and the people at large. And I hope those present here would also take an opportunity, other than discussing the issues relating to business opportunities, interconnectedness, and possible collaborations between the business groups in the private sector, also see some of the major initiatives undertaken by Malaysia and in particular Sarawak. Now, on the related point, if you look and examine the present Islamic world, we see the need to enhance collaboration. The Indonesian Vice President made reference to the need for inclusivity, to free ourselves from isolation, and see ourselves, even among neighbors, opportunities to collaborate instead of competing. We are fortunate in Malaysia. We have neighbors, Indonesia, who have taken that position to collaborate and see and complement one another, and not necessarily to aggressively compete. Brunei, Darussalam, and yesterday I was with the new Thai Prime Minister Seta at the border between Thailand and Malaysia to seek ways to further foster better relationship and investments and trade, and facilitate the exchanges, particularly those in that poorer areas, poor South Thailand, poor North Peninsula Malaya. So if the leadership take the initiative and try and facilitate, I don't actually choose or prefer the term facilitate. I am quite impatient. I mean, those of you who know my life history, naturally I have to be impatient. I would like to accelerate the process. If we want to benefit from and not lose out in this race, then we have to accelerate. So in the case of the neighbor, particularly the majority Muslims in South Thailand and the Muslims in North Peninsula Malaya, of course this collaboration would be of immense help to both countries. Although the Thai Prime Minister is a Buddhist and I am a Muslim, but at least our common cause and commitment to facilitate and accelerate the process, as we have seen the collaboration with President Jokowi of Indonesia. So, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we in Malaysia have taken some initiative. And for most of you are familiar, would realize that we were at the forefront in Islamic finance, with established legacy marked by the founding of Bank Islam Malaysia and the Hajj Board, the Lembaga Tabung Haji. Malaysia's Islamic finance is globally acclaimed with an Islamic banking market share of 45.5% and an Islamic capital market that represents 64.3% of the total capital market. However, their influence in the world arena is not significant. Even as Islamic financial services have grown significantly, its proportion in the global value is still very low. Therefore, the potential for the upscaling of these services globally, including services to people and entities beyond Muslims, is huge. It's interesting to note that when we introduced the Islamic Bank, Bank Islam, the support and participation by non-Muslims is commendable. It's how you relate and explain. Instead of being partisan, exclusive, you take it as a national platform, national program, and let people choose between the conventional system and what Islamic system could offer. Now, we have announced in the 12th Malaysia Plan, in the recent, midterm review of the 12th Malaysia Plan last month, which I introduced in Parliament. Our ambition is to continue to take the lead in the international halal market, aiming for a halal export value of 63 billion ringgit by 2025. And I think that, again, on this subject, it's interesting to note that in all countries I visit, and more so the need to further collaborate with Indonesia in this regard. Because in all these countries I visited, from China to Vietnam to Thailand, without exception, all of them want to support and recognize, number one, halal certification, number two, to support collaboration in terms of halal industry because of its huge market potential, not only in the Middle East, but also in Europe, in the United States, and in Africa. But the theme is, of course, innovation. And I would like to share some of my concerns. Barakah Bank leaders are here. I've been associated with Sheikh Saleh Kamil for a long time. But let me share some experiences. After all, I had a small role in propelling the Islamic banking in Malaysia, and when I was then the Minister of Finance, strongly supported the expansion of Islamic bank facilities. But let us now reflect, assess critically the rate of success, the need to further innovate, and to ensure that it meets the aim and ultimate objective of the Maqasid Sharia. There is, of course, a major question that we must address. We did make an initiative, and I think we need to commend, thank the pioneers for their remarkable achievement. But we also understand the flaws. One notable scholar, Professor Najatullah Siddiqui, who was one of the great minds that promote this whole idea of Islamic banking and finance. Years before his death, wrote a devastating critique of the Islamic banking system. He is not dismantling the banking system, but he's questioning, is this enough? Does it meet the requirements of the Maqasid Sharia? Does it meet the objectives of the Sharia? We talk about economic justice, adl wal ihsan. Does Islamic banking, Islamic financial system, business enterprise in the name of Islam is just like any other conventional practice, or does it actually meet the higher objectives of ensuring justice, ensuring greater participation, resolve part of the huge calamity as a result of the unbridled capitalism that has caused gross inequality, the 1% controlling the economy, and you have to see or tolerate the presence of millions of homelessness like around the cities in New York and San Francisco or Chicago. Unbridled capitalism that led to inequality and also condone the existence of abject poverty. Now, these are issues that we need to discuss. Of course, we have to discuss investments. We have to increase trade. We have to strengthen the collaboration. I am not disputing that. I happen to be Minister of Finance. I know how critical this is. But I'm also appealing to you to say that let these great minds resolve this major problem of trying to see an alternative that can answer some of the concerns of the world today. Climate change, addressed both by the earlier speakers of Vice President Kiai Ma'ruf and also my friend Premier Abang Joe. But Islam has provided the answer about maintaining balance and equilibrium and respecting nature. To the extent, even during war, you cannot cut any tree unless it is so critical in the strategic warfare. I mean, to the extent of protecting the environment. وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا لِتَكُونُوا شُهَدَاءَ عَلَى النَّاسِ وَيَكُونَ الرَّسُولُ عَلَيْكُمْ شَهِيدًا. You have to forgive me, Kiai is here for me to recite the Quran. What is promoted by the Quran is that we have to strive to be a balanced community. What is a balanced community? That understands and struggles to maintain an equilibrium between the worldly affairs and the akhirah, the spiritual and the material. And more so in this regard, man and nature, the equilibrium must be found. If you come and destroy nature, the result will be calamity. So, in that regard, Islam is in the forefront if only we take an attempt to understand, comprehend the issues, and try our level best to resolve it. So, in his critique, in his critique of the Islamic banking and financial system, he is suggesting that, yes, we have started, yes, the fundamentals are right, but we cannot accept this as the norm. We have to move forward with innovation, not just making sure that the instruments is halal or non-riba and leave the rest to a purely conventional system. We have to make sure and critically assess whether the sense of justice and to resolve the gross inequality is only by Qard Hasan or having the system that requires a greater participation and more instruments in this regard. Of course, I don't have all the answers, but I'm just provoking and questioning and even finally appealing for leading business community of the great minds and scholars here to use this opportunity to reflect what we need to do, particularly because the demand and imperative to change is imminent. We have, for example, and in Malaysia, we have introduced digital transformation in the Islamic banking system, in Islamic business, that has become part of the change that's required. We have talked about energy transition that I've referred to by Premier, that we have to accept not only because it is a decision by the international community, but it is for our own survival. We have also talked about Madani concept to remind Malaysians that whilst we go for sustainability, but it cannot be sustainability as understood by the West. It has to be economic sustainability, but it has to be based on core values and principles of justice and protection of the environment. That's why we have Ihsan and Amana as the core principles, that values that we have to inculcate, particularly to our young. And finally, of course, the Business Forum is a good effort to reinforce that notion and provide a platform for a more vigorous and focused actions. Now, I think the combination of political leadership and the business community must, of course, work in tandem, because leadership is the critical constraint for achievement, be it in economic, political, or enterprises, micro, national, or multinational. And because we happen to live in a multiracial country and multiracial state of Sarawak, we always encourage that this business forum must also appreciate the need to continue its interfaith dialogue, understanding, and even collaboration, because that happens to be something that we need to continue to propagate. So let me end by, again, thanking the state of Sarawak and the Premier, and to Awang Tengah for his leadership in the Global Business Forum and for organizing this splendid dinner and program. And I can only say that in this extremely busy schedule, because Parliament is in session, I was virtually forced by Abang Jo to come, just to go back tonight. I have a very bit of bias. Today, these days, is 1 year of Kerajaan Perpaduan. And we have achieved, we can talk about energy transition, digital transformation, economic vibrancy, because we are politically stable. Alhamdulillah. We have more than 2/3 majority in Parliament. But I want just to say this, that I cannot ignore the fact that Premier Tan Sri Tupi Tinggi Abang Johari and GPS played a vital role in this regard. So this is to me also an occasion of celebration, more in a sense of a challenge, because 1 year, first few months somewhat minor turbulence, but now politically stable to focus on the economy and energy transition. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Jazakallahu khairan. Thank you very much. And may we invite our guest of honor to please remain on stage for the symbolic launching of the Global Muslim Business Forum in 2023. And joining our guest of honor on stage, may we also invite all distinguished guests at the main table. Dengan segala hormatnya, Majlis mempersilakan.
Ladies and gentlemen, indeed, this evening is a night to remember. We are ready for the official launch. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, with all due respect, we now invite the Right Honourable Prime Minister to activate the launch by pressing the device in 3, 2, 1.
Another big round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. MashaAllah, tabarakallah, alhamdulillah. It is now official Global Muslim Business Forum 2023 with the theme Innovations and Transformation in Islamic Economies.
And now may we invite our guest of honor and all distinguished guests to the center of the stage for a group photo. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the official group photo of our leaders in conjunction with the Global Muslim Business Forum 2023. Alhamdulillah, congratulations, a big round of applause for our guest of honor and our distinguished guests. Thank you very much, and we now invite our guest of honor and all distinguished guests to kindly return to the main table. Dipersilakan.
Syukur, alhamdulillah. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Sarawak is indeed the proud host for the Global Muslim Business Forum 2023. And well, as it is now official, ladies and gentlemen, get prepared to embark on visionary ideas and transformative opportunities, inshallah, that will shape the future of Islamic economies worldwide. And we all look forward for the real deal, which will begin tomorrow here at BCCK. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, and inshallah, we hope to see everyone here